Hello. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I was here right at noon today, but I'm putting some lotion on my hands because they're kind of dry. I hope everyone is doing okay today. Happy Thursday and day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas. I am so excited that you're here with me today. Today we are going to, hopefully today's project will be really quick. We're going to create a cute little matchbox treat holder. It'll hold Ghirardelli chocolate. I don't know about you guys, but at Christmas time, their peppermint bark is my favorite treat. Try not to eat too much of it, but um, let, let's be honest. We could probably eat a lot of candy during the holidays, right? If you're joining me today, if you could leave a note, say hi in the comments, I would really appreciate that so I can see who's here watching me today. If you can't make it today or for the live, the replay is always available on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. Those are, I think they're linked, maybe. I don't know. If you're here, if you're on my YouTube channel, leave a comment so I know that you're here with me. And also, if you leave a comment, I will enter your name into a drawing so that you can win all of the completed projects for this week. Today we're using a different bundle. We're going to be using the Hang and Ornament Bundle. It's really cute. It's got just a few stamps and a couple of dies, and hopefully this will go pretty quick today. I'm going to reach over here, sorry, and turn this other light on so I can see a little better. Put that out of my way. And if you should have received, if you're on my email list, you should have received an email this morning. Make sure that you check that email. There's a link in there where you can go in and download the template for the door hanger that we created yesterday. If you would like that template, please sign up for my email list. There's a link in the description. All of the links that I'm mentioning are in the description of the video. So if you would like to receive the template for yesterday or today, sign up for my email list. And then when you receive, make sure that you go back and you confirm your email too. So that way it will go ahead and subscribe you. Then just respond to that initial email to me and just let me know, hey, I'd like to get the template for the door hanger. I will also tomorrow I will send out the template for today's project. If you would like to get the PDF for all of the 12 days of Christmas projects, place a $50 order in my online store before December the 17th, and I'll send that to you as a free gift. I'll send you the PDF of all 12 projects as a free gift. It'll have photos and instructions on how to create the projects, and then you can also refer back to the videos as well. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera down so that we can get started today. Here we go. There we go. All right. You see everything okay? This is what we're going to be creating today. It's the cutest little matchbox pouch, or it's just a matchbox treat holder. So we're going to be creating this. I got this from Marissa Alvarez at Kitchen Table Stampers. She does this whole series on boxes for candy. So her website, that's where I got the inspiration for this little treat holder. But we're going to create this today. I've also created, what I did was I took some scrap paper for myself. I took some scrap paper and, oh, am I frozen? Hold on, it looks like I might be frozen on, let me see. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep going. If I'm frozen, could you let me know? Let's see. Let me reload here. I just want to make sure that everybody's seeing everything okay, but it looks like I might be frozen on Facebook. But I'm going to go ahead and keep going and see how this works out. Okay, so what I did was I created myself just a little template, and then I also took the two pieces that we'll be using and created a template for my template file. Now with my templates, what I do is I will print out the PDF that I create for that part for this project. I'll print it out, put it in a sheet protector, and then I put my templates in the sheet protector, and then I keep them in a binder so when I need to reference them, my templates are already there. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this for the measurements, okay? So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to grab my Simply Scored, move this out of the way. I'm going to grab my Simply Scored, and I'm going to grab our two pieces of paper. We have the wrapper piece, and then we have the pocket piece. The wrapper piece is 2 3/4 by 7 3/8, and the pocket piece is 2 3/8 by 5 3/4. So for the pocket piece, we're going to do 2 3, it measures 2 3/8 by 5 3/4, and we're going to score it. We're going to score it at 1/4, at a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and then 3/4 of an inch. Then we're going to come over and we're going to score it at 3 inches, at 3 1/4 inches, and 3 1/2 inches. Okay. Then for the wrapper piece, which is 2 3/4 by 7 3/8 inch long. So on the long side, we're going to score it at we're going to score it at 3, 3, 3 1/2, and then we're going to score it at 6 3/4. Okay. We're going to start on the pocket piece. You're going to need to grab your bone folder for this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to accordion fold this. You want to go on this first line, you want to fold away from you. The second score line, you want to fold towards you. And then on the third score line, you want to fold away from you again. So you're going to make like this expanding piece, this accordion piece right here, like this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and burnish those score lines really well. Then on this second piece, you're going to want to fold away from you. Go ahead and burnish that. Then the second score line, we're going to go in towards you. And then the next score line, you'll want to go away from you. So it should look like this. Okay. If you're here and I'm frozen, please let me know. Okay, it looks like it may have caught up with me. So this is what it should look like when you get done. You're gonna have like this M, and you see how it has this M and then the M on the other side, and we're going to put some adhesive on this edge here and then glue it together to make our pocket. All right. Where the seam comes together, this will be the back. So you're going to want to put your adhesive on the back, and we're going to put a piece of DSP on the front. I'm going to go ahead and grab my designer series paper. Just 1 second, guys. All right, this designer series paper is 2 1/4. It's 2 1/4 by 2 1/8. So you'll need one piece of paper that's 2 1/4 by 2 1/8. And we're going to take our multi-purpose adhesive, our liquid green glue, and we're going to put this on the front. Okay, then I'm going to take my green glue and I'm going to put just a bead of green glue right here on the edge. And I'm going to glue this. Oh, I put this on the wrong side. It's okay. It'll be all right. This paper, the color matches so well, you won't even be able to tell that it's... All right, I have some little clothespins here. I'm going to take these clothespins and hold this together while it dries. And set that aside. And now we're going to take another piece of, this is the Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper. So you're going to take another piece of, this one is 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. When you fold the wrapper piece, you want to come, this little piece is going to come up and then you're going to fold in, because we're going to put a staple right here so that it's stapled together like a little matchbox. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my designer series paper on the front. And I have another coordinating strip. It's actually the back side of the designer series paper. That this one is 1 inch by 2 3/4. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and let that dry. Then I'm going to grab a piece of white cardstock. Actually, we're going to do all of our stamping. I'm going to do thick white cardstock, garden green cardstock, and a piece of Poppy Parade. All right, I'm going to grab my Poppy Parade ink pad and my garden green ink pad. I'm using the Hang and Ornament Bundle. We're going to use this image here. We're going to use the holly berries, and we're going to use the holly leaves, and then the little holly berries. Okay, this stamp set comes with these dies here, and it's also made you'll see when we die cut this out, it's made for you to be able to layer this onto a card front, and you can pull this away as a tab, as an ornament from your card. It's actually kind of cute. All right, so I'm with my garden green. I'm going to ink up my ornament stamp really well. And we're going to stamp our ornament on our basic thick white cardstock. How pretty is that? All right, then in the Poppy Parade, I'm using the Just For You sentiment from the bundle. I'm going to stamp that right at the top. Okay, I'm going to take my little holly leaves. I'm going to stamp them twice onto the garden green. I like to stamp color on tone because I think it just gives the paper a little bit more depth. Then we're going to take our holly berries and we're going to stamp 3 of them in Poppy Parade onto the Poppy Parade cardstock. All right. And put all of this away now. I'm going to take my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and we're going to cut all of these out. I'm going to grab my little bowl here and just get my dies out. So I'm going to need an ornament. I'm going to need this little round one and the holly berries, or the holly leaves. Okay. Oh, and one more die cut. I need this right here, the little tag die. And don't forget your Post-it note tape. Align the Just For You up there in the tag. Then I'm going to take my ornament die and get it lined up so we can cut our ornament out. I got some paper stuck in here, so that's the wrong one. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut these out. This would be something that you could really mass produce. You could get all of your pieces together, do all of your stamping and cutting out, and then just throw these together really quickly. So you see how I put the ornament in there and it's still stuck in there. So it's made for you to basically cut out a square, and you could attach the square to a card with a couple of dimensionals, and then your recipient can just tear this away, and then you could put a message underneath it, and they could use this as a tag or anything else. I'm going to set these aside. And then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to have to cut out the holly leaves twice. So we're going to run these through, and then I'll have to cut the berries out 3 times. Line that up. Put our sandwich together and run it through. One more. Got one more little berry to go. I wish we had our magnetic plates still, so I didn't have to use so much Post-it note tape. Maybe someday. All right, we have all those pieces. So we put this away. Now we are going to grab our silicone mat and our take your pick tool, some multi-purpose adhesive, and to find my, I want to cover up this pokey end so I don't end up poking myself. All right, so we're going to go ahead and assemble our little hollies here. I'm going to put just a little dab of glue right there. And I'm going to put my holly berries together, or my holly leaves. I keep calling them berries, and I know they're not berries, they're leaves. And set that right there. Then I'm going to take one little berry and put it right here. And then another one and put it right there. Oh, I need a little more glue. I'm going to take this and set it off to the side right there. Okay, I like to trim off these little edges where the tab came together. You can leave them if you want. I just like to trim them off. Okay, I'm going to take the ornament and our sentiment, and I'm going to just dip the sentiment in that. Since I had it left over, I just thought I would use up the rest of that glue, but I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bead of glue on the back of the sentiment. Then we're going to take and put it right in the center of this ornament. Okay. Then I have a circle that I cut out from the Stylish Shapes dies. I'm going to put some glue on the back of this ornament, and we're going to glue it to this circle. Okay. Now I'm going to take, you're going to want some dimensionals, mini dimensionals. We're going to put some of those on the back of our holly. How many did I add? Okay. You're going to want one. I'm going to put one right in the center here where all of my pieces are coming together, so that way it will also reinforce the bond between those. I'm going to put one right there and another one right here. Okay, then remove the backing. Add it to your ornament. Then we're going to take some regular dimensionals. Remove those. And we're going to add this to the front. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece here, our little pocket that we made. I'm going to put it, just glue it, just a little bit of glue. And we're going to not quite line it up. I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch from the score line and then just put it right there in the center. I'm going to grab my little mini stapler. We're going to fold up the bottom and then we're going to put a staple right there in the center. You could, if this bothers you with the staple showing, it doesn't, I don't mind it. But you could also cut yourself a piece of designer series paper and cover the staple up. You see how cute that fits together? Then we need to take a piece of twine, or this is from the silver and gold. It's a combo pack. I sent out all of the supplies in my email this morning. We're going to cut this. Here and cut this little tail off. Grab a mini glue dot. And tuck your bow in right underneath that holly leaf. And there you have it. Simple, quick, easy, cute little, you could even stick money in here. You could put in a little note, but I like it with the chocolate. Just take a piece of Ghirardelli chocolate, add it to it, close it up, hand it out to your ladies at your Bible study. You could hand it, take it for your kids If your kids are having a Christmas party, you can make a bunch up for for the kids in their classes. Add it to a teacher's gift. Add it to your bag for if you do neighbors' gifts, you could add it to your neighbors' gifts. It's just cute, simple, and it's a little, it just adds a little special touch to your gift giving. Okay, that's all I have for you today. It was quick and easy today. If you want the PDF for all 12 projects, just place an order in my online store, $50 or more, before December the 17th, and I'll send you the PDF for all 12 projects absolutely free as my thank you. If you would like to get the templates for today sent to you, make sure that you join my email list, and I send out the supplies, a list of supplies for the projects for that day. If you would like to get reminders of the video replays or any specials that we have going on, just please sign up for my email list. If you create these projects and you'd like to share them with us, please join my Facebook group, Stampton Ink Stampers group on Facebook. Uh, I'd love to see what you create. Thank you so much for joining me today. Your support means everything. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Well, okay. I thought